My name is Amberly Hoffman, and I'm from Sinclair Community College in Ohio. Technology was very natural for me. As a little girl, I used to build cities out of motherboards and old parts that my dad would bring home from his work computers, and so transitioning into it just felt like the next natural step. And I also like technology because I'm a very diverse person. I like to explore new things, and technology lends itself very well to having many disciplines, many different ways that you can go with it, and it's also a great way to express yourself. So I just graduated in May with my Associates of Applied Science in Web Development. I'm now going for my bachelor's in Interactive Media at Franklin University. I actually will be done with that next year, and then after that we're just going to go straight into my master's in Instructional Design. I am currently employed in IT, but it's on the education side of things. I'm the supplemental instructor at Sinclair Community College, and what I do is essentially I have peer-led, facilitated sessions that students can come to, and it is an interactive activity that is a group thing that the students can do that will immediately apply the concepts that they just learned in class. So if they're in class and we just learned about math operators, for example, you can come to one of my sessions and we'll build a little calculator program. So I really love it. I love it. I will work for warm fuzzies. So Sinclair is like the community college to go to if you live in Dayton, Ohio. It's just the natural choice. And so when I started thinking about going back to school and I knew that I wanted to go into IT and technology, I just naturally looked at Sinclair, and I really liked the programs that they had and the diversity of classes, and so I decided to move forward with that. So as an adult learner, I think that I have an advantage in understanding more of the value in my education. When I was straight out of high school, it was just kind of coming, taking classes, it wasn't really more than that. But now I know that my teachers are actually real people who I can talk to and network with, and they have a lot of opportunity available. And so I got involved in coding clubs and talking to my professors and trying to build a relationship with them, and that I would say is probably the biggest asset, because building that network at Sinclair, seeing how they do things, was extremely advantageous. And then when it came time for me looking for a role, we already had that relationship, and so yeah, now I work there. So this is going to be a real raw and honest answer here. I am an artist naturally. I'm more the creative type, and so when I was getting into programming, it was a major 90-degree learning curve, because it was just that level of problem solving you wouldn't naturally encounter really anywhere else until you're in a programming class. And so it was hard, guys. It was so steep. I struggled big time with that. But eventually it got to the point where I feel like it was kind of like boot camp, it breaks you down and rebuilds you a little bit. And so now I have injected problem solving and logic into my life, way beyond just school. It's the way that I approach people, the way that I approach how I plan my grocery shopping. It's everything. It's just much more orderly, but now I can still use my creative side. So I gotta say, it's been transformative, really. So right now, my short-term goal, I have my eye on that bachelor's degree, and I am so close. And so that's the first thing I got to get finished. After that, I'd like to go on to get my master's. But then when I'm finished with that, what I'm really passionate about is making education and programming and tech accessible for everybody. So because I struggled so much in it and it was so hard for me, and now looking back on it, it didn't need to be that hard. And so I'm very passionate about providing that support for students so that those who know that they want to go into this but they feel held up because they don't have the support to get through it, my long-term goal would eventually be to develop some sort of modality or curriculum that makes technology very linear in the way that you learn it and understandable and accessible for anyone who's interested. hate to think about that. So I came over to technology from working in like the service industry, you know, and I had worked at Geek Squad before. I was the first female Geek Squad agent at my hometown's Best Buy, and so that was really excellent, and that was a very nice job. But I would probably still be doing some sort of customer servicey thing, and I would say that those skills definitely are helping me now serving students, but it's a much more rewarding way for me. Yes, guys, for anybody listening to this, if you are a student, your school is just a stomping grounds of opportunity. Seriously, go talk to your teachers. They're real people. Network, get involved. The tech community is very small, and that I think is something that is majorly overlooked, that just by getting involved and doing like a little bit more than what is required provides so much opportunity. And not only that, but tech people love to learn, and they love to share with other people and like continue to grow. And so not only is it great for opportunity, but it's good on a personal level too to be around those type of people. So I encourage you to go get involved, talk to your professor, say, hey, how can I get more into this? And I'm sure they'll have a lot of ideas for you. It's a great opportunity.